Whoa, whoa, whoa. It has been a while. What is going on? F, I think I've got to stream. How do I do this? It's been too long. I think I'll just jump right into it. Ah, it's been so long. The whole setting up for this stream took me a while to do. It has been a very long time since I last streamed. I don't even remember when the last time I streamed was. Must have been months ago. Must have been last year even. I think I've touched this. All these Streamlabs, all these Spud tablet, all these VTuber stuff for a long time. But for now, I'm back. I'm back and I'm ready to groove and smooth. Oh boy. Alright, well, I really gotta churn out some prints, so hopefully I'll get as much done as I can for this Makima print. And hopefully I just get at least the base color done. That's my goal for today, get the base color done. And then I should be good. But that also means I need references, so let's see what I can get. My goodness, how... I'm so glad that Streamlabs have all the settings saved for me from all the times I've streamed before, because I would not have remembered how to do this. But thankfully, I did remember how to set up my V2 model. I did remember how to set up the tablet stuff, so didn't have to worry too much there. Alright, what do we have here? Let's get some Aki reference. Aki, Chainsaw Man. Alright, for tonight, it's getting some base color done, and that's literally all I'm looking forward to. Some base colors. Color at night. I haven't even drawn fan art in a while. That's how out of the loop I am these days. Like even Chainsaw Man, why am I drawing this now? This should have been something that I've done I did ages ago. What all layers? This. Oh man, yeah, forgot my pen looked like this. So cute. Look, a little baby Astro just hovering over the pen. Oh, what adorable little pen. Okay, chess pieces. Let's do this. This there. Put this here. Do a little bit of some base color. Let's get all of these little guys done. That is my plan for tonight. Get them all done. For this Aki. This one here for him. Check. Should work, so that's good. And hopefully I am loud enough as well. I'm gonna put mic up just a bit. Okay. Alright, let's do it. Focus stream. Let's do it. Now, I decided to stream tonight just so I can better focus and I don't get distracted by things, because I feel like if I stream a bit, I'm a bit more conscious about what I'm doing. So I don't want to just, suddenly stop in the middle of things while I'm streaming, This is kind of to keep me accountable a little bit for myself. Otherwise, I just get distracted too easily. It's good that I'm using my phone as a camera as well to capture the live VTuber model. Otherwise, I'll just be doom scrolling on my phone. It's not a good habit. These days, I'm just on my phone way too much. So if I'm going to be using my screen all the time, and if I'm going to be doom scrolling, might as well just stream it so I can't even use my phone. How's that? How goes that? Bam, 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 bam. Aki's hair is not that way. Yeah. Is Aki's hair even blue? Sometimes I wonder. It's slightly turquoise, like a dark turquoise color. That's what I'm getting at. But his eyes are definitely a little bit more blue. More close up. Can't wait for the Chainsaw Man movie to come out as well. I'm looking forward to that. So many things to watch. These eye colors are a little bit more grayish. Let's go with something like this. Alright, Himeno. Let's see. Why does this reference photo make her look like she has green hair? That's it's like bam, bam, bam. For the lurkers in chat tonight, hopefully you have a good evening, afternoon, morning, wherever you may be. I hope everything has been going well on your end. I totally did not abandon my YouTube channel or my live streams or any of that. Totally did not. Power. Also, another thing I realized that I really need to get better at is naming my folders. My folders are a complete mess. I think in general, I'm a little bit disorganized. I can definitely improve on that. And I've definitely been trying to be more conscious of being a lot more organized and on top of things. Whether that be just naming my files properly or sorting out my folders and stuff like that, just to make finding things easier. Because I swear, like a good percentage of my time is just trying to find stuff. If I just organize things better, make life so much easier. It's a life hack for real. Okay, we can leave Makima alone for now. Let's get that. Get rid of these little annoying details. Okay, we'll make this one the white piece, might as well. Also, it's gonna be the long weekend this next few days. So this is perfect opportunity to do a little bit of streaming before I get back to work. Yeah, it's kind of been the reason why I've been pretty inactive on YouTube lately. It's just work. Full-time work really takes a lot of time away from you. Who would have thunk it? But manageable. This is manageable. Oh, that's some freaky eyes right there. Let's just lighten them out a bit. And then her eyes are kind of, is that a yellow or orange? Yellowish orange, I think. Or is it red? I can't. There's a lot of different images of it. Her, and they're all different colors. I guess it's more orange. Orangish yellow. Okay, it's like red with let's make sure. Dun, 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 dun. Something like this. Look at those crazy eyes. Whoopsies. This. Yeah. Okay. Who is this? Who's this old guy's name again? Oh, fuck. My goodness, this is really testing my memories. Let's call an old man. Old man teacher. Kishibe, of course. Oh my goodness. Kishibe the goat. Get some sippy of my green tea. Maybe this won't be a white piece as well. Oh, I already did that? Oh, okay. That's just... Plan to get this print and another print done by the end of next week. But I don't know if that's a little bit ambitious. Just have to keep drawing, keep drawing. I just realized this got like a little bit offline. After. That's fine. Kobani. Oh, little Kobani. Oh, no saving. Okay, yeah, better save as well just in general, and then oof. Oh no, it's buffering. It's buffering. It's buffering. I'ma just let it buffer for a bit. Oh no, still buffering for. Hope it doesn't die. Okay, good. You know this moment when it just like stops moving? You just sweat a little bit. If only computers don't ever lag and you don't ever have to worry about it crashing or something happening to it. How good would life be? Which reminds me, I should probably back up my PC. It's been a long while since I last backed anything up. This ties kind of back to the organization thing where, I should just be more, how to say it? Yeah, just be more conscious of all these folders I have and sorting them into neater packages. I really want to make an animation to that music. This is real that's been going around on Instagram of this like guy in a blue shirt dancing to this song. It's so suave looking. He's so smooth with his leg movements. It's insane. I really want to draw my little astro character dancing to that. But, that won't be anytime soon. It will be a while later. Oh yeah, she has like 3 moles. I don't know what that into. What the shit's for? 1, 2. It's like vampire fights. Flip. It's been done. Done. Let's freaking go. She. I can't wait until this character gets animated. She looks like a freaking badass and she proves it. But since I'm not a manga reader, I don't know how much further it will be until she actually comes out. Because I'm mainly an anime watcher. But it's gonna be a while. what I'm thinking. Bum, 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 bum. I'll make this one into a red piece as well. She seems like she has black eyes. I can't. That. And lucky last one, Angel Boy. Whose name I don't remember. Angel. I think it's Angel, is it? The Angel Devil, yep. Angel. Angel. Wow, bum, bum, bum. Bum, 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 Beautiful red tiles. What? Oh, where's the hell here? Okay, that's all the chess pieces done, and then now we move on to the table. Okay, this is the chess board. Okay, what is a chessboard? What does a chessboard even look like? Chessboard. Speaking of chess, my goodness, that video going around on the internet with Magnus Carlsen just low-key crashing out after losing to that Indian boy who's, I think, was he like 19 years old or something? He was pretty young. That I've been seeing so many memes of that now. I think people fail to realize how much you just get tilted when you lose in a chess match. Because chess, you have to use so much of your brain, and you spend so much time just thinking of a perfect move. Perfect is I'm not sure if that's exactly the right word, but you spend just so much brain power and bandwidth thinking of all your moves to win, and then you spend a lot of time and you lose. Then now you double that by what, 20? So the pain is even more personal. So honestly, I get it why he crashed out a bit. But man, did he crash out. You low-key feel bad for his opponent, because you can tell he was a bit shaken up by it. Something that should have been a win for him. And he should be celebrating by beating one of the world's best chess champion. You think he'd be a little bit happier, but that moment got kind of overwritten by Magnus's like anger in that moment. And he did make it up for it by just, giving him a quick pat on the back. But yeah, hopefully hopefully his opponent can like look back to this event and think of it as something positive instead of getting like, crap, I wish I didn't beat him vibe, you know what I mean? But I'm sure he'll be alright. Just some interesting psychological observation that you can't see. Let's make this table brown. Good. Go around color. Okay, what should I do for the background? More. Maybe black. Simple. I'm gonna cut some references. I'm gonna go on Pinterest actually. I'm gonna spend a little bit of time just researching. Let's see what I should use too many because I get a little Pinterest, there's so many good artists. So many good artists. That's also another thing I want to get better at, drawing anatomy more precisely. I gotta go to freaking art class. I don't know if I like this. Okay. Love making Minecraft noises. Oh. I wonder if the Minecraft baby is still out. Not been keeping up with any of that stuff. All I know is freaking chicken jockey and people going insane. I also want to make an animation to this current OST as well. There's so many little animations I want to do, things I want to animate, and I want to use Blender for that. Do some background Blender and just do some cool stuff with Blender. But still, I shouldn't say but. I'm still learning how to use Blender more fluently. It's been a goal of mine to be more fluent with Blender. So I can just hop onto that program, do whatever I want with it, get the results that I want, and call it a day. That's how fluent I want to be. And right now, I'm decent at Blender. There are times where I just forget how to do things. And, really need to write them down. And I have been doing that, so good on me. Good on me for keeping track of what I'm doing in Blender. sometimes you just have to write it down. Otherwise, just don't look really good. lighting. I got this. I know how to do lightning. I mean lighting. Welcome to the stream. If you're just joining now, I'm working on unlocking my print that I'm hoping to get done before AX, which is coming up soon. It's coming up way too soon. Haha, another sweat. But, it'll be fine. I got this. I know I got this. So it will be a-okay. Remember, gotta stay hydrated. Oh. Woo. And add some overlays as well. Let's do something like some blushes on her. Yes. Ooh, so blushy. We should do under. Yes. Yes, I do say so myself. Aw. How am I feeling about this? This is quite the appeal so far. Oh, it's saving again. Oh, fuck. Okay. A little bit of a wait. Okay. Down. Let's sneeze. Oh, that was a good sneeze. You know, sometimes I wonder if artists of the past, like Picasso, Da Vinci, all the greats, you know, they lived in the modern era. Would they also be doing fan arts? Or would they be, I don't know, architects or some kind of contemporary art? You know what I mean? What would they do? What would they be like in this era? In this modern technology era? Sometimes I think about that. And it's a fascinating thought. And then it just goes away. Hydrate myself some water again. That's some good tea. Yes. Let me just procrastinate just a little bit. A tiny little bit. It's okay because remember I have to keep myself accountable because I am free. Let's see. Okay, I'm getting distracted. No more. That's it. Let's look at some references instead so I can feel too lost with my shading. This is good. Sometimes I look at my old art and I'm like, how did I do that? I don't remember doing this. And then I start painting again and it slowly comes back to me, so. It was an interesting feeling when you haven't done a certain style in a while. You just go, wait, how do I do this again? I was like drawing like this. How did I do that? I like to do a bit of a linear burn and then secondary shadows with a multi-part layer. Now it's just about getting the right positioning for these secondary lighting. Then once I feel like I got everything I kind of need, I just start hoping for the best when I start rendering. Absolutely zero thought. And then I think to myself, no, I should really think about this more deeply. And then I get tired of thinking, so I just go back to not thinking until I need to. brain works in mysterious ways. I think these days, I've just been keeping myself busy drawing. It's been kind of relaxing. It's been days, but it has been stressful, and I haven't felt like drawing. Especially I've like this low key shoulder pain. That it's kind of been there for a while. I'm hoping it goes away soon, but yeah, exercise is important and stretching as well. It's got to keep your body moving, otherwise bad posture and just sitting at the table 8 hours really doesn't do anyone any good. Important to keep an active lifestyle. That is what I learned last year. Last year and this year, honestly. Okay, I'm gonna boil some water. Some good tea. short break. I'm gonna get some water, toilet break, and then I'll come back and finish this off. Or maybe I'll keep working for another hour or so. Yeah, I think I'll work for another hour, but right now we're gonna take a quick break. I will be right back. Alright, now back it up to fatten up. Ba-bam. Oh, no, to fasten up. Okay, we're back and we keep going. We keep doing this. Let's do it. Let's get this band. Boom, 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 boom. Okay. Boom.
really big town with good. And so we then go to Manchester and we go in this hotel and everything's interrupted. She's like, what the fuck is going on? But there was one big sushi roll that you went to as well.
Yes.
That was absolutely big.
Yeah,
That was
right.
awesome. It was like 400 yen for patty with things in it. It was huge. I went there for dinner. I made the whole place. But the hotel was so strange. The vibe was very weird. Everything about the place was very weird. It was fucking freezing. And we started with -3. Holy God. No, 2 degrees started, but it felt like -3.
Right.
And we started with the Eastern Point. Really cool. Really, really hot. Way cooler than the fucking West Northern Point.
Yeah, definitely.
What
Yeah.
the fuck?
Is that the one with the flame in the middle? Big giant arch?
Yeah.
That
That
one's
flame
really
is like
cool.
super cool. And it was so fucking hot. And then we went to the West Northern one. And I was like, this fucking what? This they need to step it up.
Yeah.
People are going to get themselves way more. Yeah, very cool. But the Eastern Point is really cool. Visually stunning. Like really looks so cool. And the first was better. It was like very fucking yeah, right. And then it never stopped being bubbles. Like, we were bubbling for like 3-4 days. And Nemro had stuff, and then from Nemro until like we started getting closer to Nagomai, like like from
More to the east.
yeah, so yeah, so like Nemro, you can see recycled oils or whatever.
Especially when it's between that, in between periods of cold, there's color there.
Yeah,
Definitely during the hot point in Canada, I was like, damn, everything's great. Yeah.
It's great. Everything's dead.
Yeah.
It's like shit. It just didn't. I felt like it was a bad time to go because nothing ended up looking good.
Yeah.
Except for when we scaled like fucking mountain that had snow on it, and it looked so sick when I was cycling on it.
Yeah.
But there's like no signal.
So I want to see it.
Well, there's like people could see it because they're like fucking they're doing it like
Yeah.
which is very thin. And the whole part of like was really nice because there's no cars. But at the end of the day, like I was like, some kind of good lifestyle.
Yeah. I realize motivates Connor, and that's just food. That's just food. If there is like, compared to like all the donations and the nice messages, which helps a little bit, but the biggest thing is knowing that he has a nice place to go.
come up and I'm like, dude, this place was so fast.
Well, I'm kind of liking how the fabric of this is really good.
And it was like an amazing package.
Yeah, it's just this. I don't know, you know, I think
Dude,
yeah.
there's so much fun. So many good places. Phenomenal coffee. And it's just like, yeah, and that is
So I joined the site. I sit down and I'm like, okay, I want to use this for big meals. And that meal plan, me and my Chris and Connor decided, alright, we get the fries, pasta, and the pizza. Maybe I was like, let's get the cheesesteaks. And I'm like, Mom, for what? Why do you get the pasta? And then he gets the, and I'm like, what is going on?
really I love where you yeah, I think someone donated to my
Yeah.
that's the first.
I think one of the favorite things we do about is that train station in Middle
No, no,
my fault was the name of the train station.
there was a train station that was like a train.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
a good plan.
And it looked here, it looked like bangers, but it looked like something out of the Studio Ghibli movie or something.
Sick.
Yeah, yeah. So I've forgotten because we went to explore it and it wasn't an automatic. Of course it was. But my brain was just like, cool place, open the door. And someone left like some documents for like check-in. But I don't know how you guys took it. Maybe just
Okay.
yeah, maybe on the train, like there's like a guest book, people who went to the station, super cool, super cool. Yeah, that's probably the station. Yeah, most of the time, the site is like happy. Yeah. And then you go like, oh, yeah. Exactly. Yeah. Unfortunately, I've forgotten that it wasn't an island, and I just got fucking bored. Luckily, the staff members got my back and they closed the door for one
What's
night.
that on? That's cool, yeah, we have like two booths. Oh yeah, you did. Yeah. because
But
your body
I-
like is fucked.
I did even more prep for this time than I did last time, which I'm thankful for because last time was hell on day one, but day two was pretty easy. This time it was like actually flipped, where day two was the harder day. And if I didn't have that prep, my body would have like just
Yeah, you
probably
were
shut
killing it.
It's probably shut down.
What did you do for prep?
Huh?
What did you do for prep?
Go to the gym, watch solo leveling, and just get on the bike.
Bike.
Yeah. If I needed a mindless show to watch, well, also getting me hyped, but also keeping me on the bike. Actually, solo leveling's pretty damn fun.
You good weather as well.
Yeah, I'm glad.
It
This
was good.
was the
It was
cyclothon
good.
I was promised from last
The
year.
revenge. You
Yeah,
got
the
it.
revenge. I
Yeah,
finally got it.
I think Felix said the word. It was just super fun. I couldn't see. Like at one point, we genuinely couldn't see each other.
Oh shit.
It was very, very tricky, very scary. Cold and wet, and you're just like, oh, this fucking sucks. It wasn't raining, but when you were cycling, you would get soaked because there's so much moisture.
Yeah.
But like you were just running into it essentially. It was just really odd. Really cool, and yeah, it worked really well. We had so much tech stuff that had been improved, and I was really just having a lot of fun. And it's yeah, like you said, it's kind of weird because day two, I'm kind of like, man, it's just kind of daunting. But by day seven, you're like, man, I'm kind of like, I'm exercising so much. I feel great.
Yeah.
I'm doing an amazing thing. I get to hang out with mates. I get to raise money for the cause. Get to streaming hours in. It's kind of like the perfect Venn diagram of like hitting everything. Like, I'm getting my work done, so I don't feel bad about not working.
Yeah.
I'm exercising, so I feel great.
Yeah.
I get to eat a shit ton of food and travel through locations.
Yeah.
Hang out with my mates all the time. So it's kind of like the best. Like I kind of like it is something I look forward to every year. And so I'll probably end up doing it every year. Who knows how long?
Right. Until you lays you back.
Yeah, probably until I don't know, probably till Chris is good like.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think they're now putting through like that.
Yeah.
I'll do something.
Yeah.
But I just really love. I mean, exercising is just fun, and being able to like, because even though I'm eating like 7,000 calories a day, eating too many calories, and I'm definitely like not losing weight. I mean, just the fact that you're doing so much exercise is amazing for your body.
Yeah. Oh, yeah,
And so being able to like find that excuse to do that, because I do love exercising, but I also love playing video games. So I think that like I need to like it's good for me to at least have. I didn't really balance out, but at least have this 1 month of the year where I'm fucking on top of shit. And I'm
Yeah.
in the same shape. It's just fun. I don't know. It's just really, really, really fun, and the vibes are just immaculate.
Yeah.
Yeah. Being able to have the finish line as well. And this time we had we were trying to play so hard because you know we're trying to get the dates sorted. We generally do get the dates sorted for fun events, but not enough in Japan to rent a venue properly. In Japan, to get a good venue, you need like 6 months in advance. And we were trying to find a place that you know kind of had an iconic look, a feel to it, and everywhere that we asked was kind of booked out. And so I think next time I'll try and do it a little bit early if we do this again. But it was just tough.
Yeah.
Yeah. And each venue has its own headaches. Like that's another thing people don't see is that like I'm also trying to like get the bike stuff sorted and trying to get all that stuff and get John where he's supposed to be on each day. But then also the venue's like, oh man, if we put this screen in the glass and stuff like that.
It also shows you that
Yeah, and this together was really cool. That I felt bad and I was saying, oh, no, you know, we ask people to come out, but it's not really like a show. You don't get anything from it. It's just like, do you want to be a part of it?
Yeah.
Yes, go.
It's the credits.
Yeah, but I still feel bad, and I don't think I have a good time with it. So this thing, like, hey, there's, you know, people are like, why don't you do like a little bit, like VIP meetup? I'm like, well, we just fucking cycled all day and just kind of tired.
I want a break.
Yeah, it's also a big emotional thing as well. And like, you know, it's a huge emotional thing for me. You know, I'm obviously crying as well. It's so like amazing. You know, so I it's, I mean,
Not to say
that I should have.
No, I think that's that's understandable.
I want to just, for us, we just wrap up and then I have to go and also unpack everything.
Yeah.
So when we're done, I'm like in my second year, I'm unloading this shit on campus, and it's not exactly the fun academics thing.
No, I think after all that, you deserve to have a little time to disassociate from it.
It was really cool, and as well, there was a big conversation this year from a lot of the viewers who people are worried that they're spending amount of money. That was never a concern. Hitting any particular milestone.
Yeah, I think the amount of money is good.
Yeah, I mean, I went into it thinking it was like I've said this a lot, like a GDQ kind of thing. I just wanted to be a cool thing that people can tune into once a year. They know every morning they'll have this kind of thing playing, or every evening they tune in. They want to donate, they can donate. They don't want to donate, they donate. So it was never a concern.
Yeah.
Just wanted to do it.
Yeah.
But obviously, insanely raised and people
Yeah. Hell yeah.
it was really cool thing. There was a lot of new people who I just, had done it before, had like a big change in industry. This is really cool to have a lot of viewers donate, and I like this event a lot in comparison to the auction. I like in this event it's kind of built on like at the beginning, $5-10 to the auction, a lot of big contractors or daddies. So I think this is cool, man. I feel like the event's really fun. It worked out great, and hopefully, hopefully the money can go to help a lot of people.
No, yeah, really cool.
It was really fun. I really liked it. A lot of reasons, kids like Max and all the cool.
Yeah, that was nice stuff.
Yeah. So I think she's really upset. That's really upset. Yeah, and last year. So everyone.
Yeah.
But it was really fun. It's the same thing as always, just cycling, that was really cool. Really got into it and really got it well. Yeah. So it was
Looking forward to next year.
we didn't talk. We did it on the back then. We did it on the bench. We had upstairs from Rob Preppin. Rob stole my thunder as well. So I'm like,
Guys, I just came back from Thailand. Little did I know that Rob also just came back from Thailand the day before me.
he just came from Songkran.
Yeah.
So yeah, he was like, just gonna fucking run it.
It's like, how many Ks you doing today? Oh, fucking easy.
Yeah, well, yeah, we did. He was like, what, we're only doing 80? 80's probably. The box being 50.
Yeah.
Which is pretty nice. That's a good amount. I would love to do that every day. But at the end, we have to do like 90 days, 40 days. Pretty good.
Yeah, Rob.
Man, cycle for city. Going for send out. But also, like I got resume life, the shows that you it does sound French fine.
We've already given a W to the front of Madagascar. We're giving him his gun time. Never happened again.
It's dude.
I know. Pretty much. I mean, it's kind of it takes elements of like I see very little of this because I'm so it's a little bit like I guess the Mario RPG where it's like numbers come out was like you have inputs you need to do in order to, either dodge, parry, or something like that. So it is that system on absolute fun.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Yeah. But Final Fantasy. Yeah. Final Fantasy 7 Remake. Right. So I'm about 8 hours into it, and I know you're a big fan of it. So I wanted to ask because I'm waiting for that aha moment with that combat system because it's kind of like a mix between a turn-based system and a real-time system, right? It's kind of like a mix between. Yeah. So far, it just hasn't gelled with me. Right. It just I have tried and I keep trying, but that system I can see the vision and maybe I just haven't played enough of it, or maybe I'm just never going to get that system. But that is a system where it activates the turn-based pragmatism and it activates the real-time battle pragmatism without fully satisfying either party. Yeah. Right? And I've said this on stream, and and a lot of people really like the combat system. That is my experience. That has been my experience with the system. Right. That has been my feeling with the battle system. And as much as I keep trying to get back into it, and every time I go back, I'm just like, it just doesn't. It just hasn't gelled with me. Yeah. Maybe it's a me thing, right? With Expedition 32, this is like a different take that somehow they say it's a turn-based system, but I'd say it's way more active than it is like turn-based in a lot of ways. It is something that fully satisfies the active real-time battle part of my brain and the turn-based part of my brain. And there has never been a game that has been able to achieve that till now.
Right. Yeah, I mean, it is just like turn-based. If you did it turn-based, right? But
Yeah.
There's so much stuff going on that it really feels active in your head because you never feel like you're passing through that.
Yeah.
I miss this character.
Yeah.
And so the main mechanic is you can hit them and not only hitting the booster.
That's pretty easy.
But a lot of bosses don't have the first enemy you encounter they'll do a big telegraph swing. But the sound effects and visuals are so dainty. It feels so good to parry something. And if you parry a whole successfully, and so there is a massive edge you have if you can do. Also later on they start doing 9
Yeah.
and it's especially rhythm.
Yeah.
Because you can listen to just the audio. It's like
Probably better with the audio.
yeah, the audio cue is way better.
Yeah.
Really cool.
Yeah, I mean, I hate to use this fucking
analogy.
say it. I hate
You're
to
gonna say it.
I gotta say it. Very similar. It's Dark Souls. It's just very similar to Dark Souls. No, because like here's the thing that changes it from like being a turn-based to like an active real-time like combat system. Yeah. Which is you cannot get by this game purely on turn-based. You need to learn how to go with it. There is no way to get around it because if you don't, and if you are unable to get the system, you are not going to be able to. Right? I mean, there may be a way where you can build a strength system, but for 90% of build, yeah. I feel like I'm at
Oh man, 11. Okay, I'm gonna keep going until maybe 12, and then I'll probably stop. It's been a pretty quiet night tonight.
Being a stream, it's almost like the crowd wants you to learn the system as it's immediately taught you in its tutorial, which is something I've never done. I've never internalized the system, you know.
Learning as you go.
Yeah.
It's extremely funny. People are so nice. Well, so classic RPGs and even now it's been like that's been really fun. I feel like the communities around this game, they're really just like tennis is like that. I've never had yeah, the people are so yeah, it's so much fun. Final Fantasy 6. Yeah, like that's like dude, let's fucking go. I think when a game is very popular in the moment, a lot of people like feel like they want to be like stupid people about it. Sure. Just like let me play the game. Yeah. Especially with
I'm kind of liking how the lighting is turning out. So this is a good start so far. Good start. I do like how this is progressing, and I'm pretty happy with how it's going.
I understand it because sometimes I know how annoying it is, but then sometimes you get someone playing it and just there is something guttural when you feel like I could fix this. I could fix this so easily. Yeah. There's a lot of people have fun with it. Yeah. Because the big thing about me is I was like, I want to do one. I want to do one good. I don't care about any other. No, I just want to play. That's it. That's all I'm interested in.
Making like the most OP game in the world. Like,
You can enjoy games without necessarily.
something is like making your own kind of like what you feel about maybe there was a combo that came out of it. But like, you know, I mean, like, like I mean, like the people Facebook combo thing. But like, maybe when I get to like that insane rate box, I need to help struggling. None of those working. Okay, yeah, that's good. Yeah, but I'm still.
Yeah, because I remember
Do you think it'll make it a week video this week?
I think it's great to make people these things it's years in general. I mean, the fact that this is made by a small team, I'm as interested in the storyline behind the making of Expedition 33 as I am just Expedition 33 in general, because it was made by a very, very small team. It does not feel like it was made by a very small team. It feels like, it feels AAA. It does. It feels absolutely AAA.
I feel the same thing happened when like Holland came out season 4, right? Like that was also made by a tiny team.
Yeah.
And it was just such a polished game for an indie game that it just made everyone rethink like, oh shit, like maybe we don't necessarily need to triple.
This also really looks like a AAA game.
Yeah,
It's
right.
got like the acting, the costumes, the makeup. it was even like more niche than that. Like, yeah. He was just looking for art composer, and he put out on a forum. Like a forum. Who the fuck uses a forum anymore? On this like really super niche game development forum. And this one coder was like, yeah, I got some stuff on it. And then from that, he looked at the SoundCloud, and the SoundCloud had one song. SoundCloud had one song. And that was it. That was it. And yeah.
I mean, whoever looked at that one song was like, we'll take him, must have like seen something.
And it's got one of the best modern video game soundtracks. Like,
Oh yeah. Yeah, it's really fucking insane.
Bullshit.
I just kind of blown away by it.
yeah.
Really fun. Definitely a thing about it. Big play. It's so good.
Yeah.
I'll get to it.
Easily my game of the year. I don't see anything topping that. I mean,
Well, we'll see how the new Mario Kart
I just think modern takes Nintendo.
yeah.
Everyone wants to know.
Yeah. You know, it's definitely because I'm so glad I got to play Christian Day 3, but also I think it's ruined every other turn-based combat system for me. Because I'm like, nothing's going to give me the same rush as the combat system in that Christian Day 3 counter. Yeah.
Fuck it. Fuck it.
Yeah.
If somebody carries on the box like that.
Yeah.
I'll get to it eventually.
You know, me and Connor had an unofficial
Yeah, that doesn't count. If you can't let it happen,
because I had to build my character. Connor was still like, you know what? Yeah, you didn't build your character. But we were both on stream. The chat was like, oh, Connor can suck at this boss for an hour.
and I'm not the boss that I definitely would buy up. If you can boss, if you can just hold everything,
Yeah.
then
Yeah. I mean, it was like one shot for me as well. So,
yeah.
the levels, I thought it was like that. The levels did not go a little bit. What the fuck? Your build was so shit. Your build was so fucking
Yeah, because I didn't need good build. I just I did beat it eventually.
you did. Was Dark almost backstabbing you in the chat? You felt scared. You're not.
I was lost 3 hours to farm like
It took me like 20 minutes.
yeah, I was so peak on. I would score the boss pretty easily. I got so much XP from that that I kind of fucked up the rest of the game. I was so overlapped. Everything. I realized that game is like, and I kind of wish that JRPGs figured out a better way to
attempt to watch some music videos just to rest my eyes a little bit. Sheesh! Oh my god, Wuma animation always. I'm telling you. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. Alright. My goodness. I'm gonna see. I'm gonna see my time lapse. So, time lapse. Because I have been doing a time lapse on CSP. But. I don't know why I said but. This makes the files really big. Is all. Oh wow. Alright, back to the podcast. Boom, 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 boom.
Anytime I've ever seen it, generally,
Whoa. Oh. Wow, the shadow ray adds a lot to it. Hey, look at this, bam. Bam.
Watching your friend fucking come into the rescue and help you out. That's what's best.
And like there are some bosses where like clearly having co-op kind of trivializes it. Like there are some bosses where like more of the humanoid bosses that are maybe doing really high attacks but not massive AoE. It's super kind of busted to have someone take aggro and someone keep the bosses will need to keep aggro. But when you get to the giant bosses, it feels like it's just busted. You're kind of all getting AoE hit by everything. And the mob scales the enemies. They have more health. Like, oh, cool. Based on how, and up to like 4 people. It's so sick. Literally. It's so sick. And it works really well. You can do the whole game, and it's so good. And man, the map design of Dark Souls 1 is kind of nuts. It's kind of insane how this might be like the coolest map layout I've ever seen.
I never finished it.
Dude, everything's connected. Every single world you go to, you're like, damn, it's like way more impressive than Elder Scrolls. Like how well compressed everything is. So there's this kind of main key area. And every single time you go to an area, you're like, there's a door, and you're like, oh, I wonder where this door goes to. You somehow come out in the castle. You're like, what the fuck? Everything's connected in this castle. So can you show I think some people made a diagram of the Dark Souls map layout, like 3D. It's so cool. And every area, you're like, how is this connected so well? Oh, that's second one.
Oh yeah, I've seen this.
Maybe you can right click the you just open it here. It's kind of crazy how it all connects so seamlessly.
Right.
You'll be in an area, you're like, I'm so far away from where I started, but then you immediately come out and you're like in the same area. It's really fun. The only thing that sucks about it, you do so much backtracking. Because they didn't give you many bonfires, and you don't get fast travel until like 2/3 into the game. And so you end up doing a lot of that.
I mean, one thing that I was glad that I customized in Elden Ring, which I played a little bit of Dark Souls with a bonfire near it, right at the end.
Yeah, yeah.
That's not always the case.
No, they do. They start doing that till
Yeah, and I like some of these boss games. I'm like, why do I need to do 5 minutes? Yeah, I have to get past all these enemies just for the boss to fucking one-shot me.
and then you, like, your souls are in the room with the boss. Yeah. Every time you walk back, there's a chance you die on the way. You
Yeah.
lose all your
Yeah,
And
yeah,
you're like, this fuck.
yeah. I think that's what originally made me great at Dark Souls.
Yeah. Yeah, and also, like, it's a little troll in the fact that, like, they don't really tell you where to go.
Yeah.
And you could just actually get to, like, the first area very easily. Because I opened this game. I don't think I played this game like 10 years ago. And I remember I went immediately to the and I rage quit for like 5 minutes. So I was like, this thing fucking sucks. This is the moment you go to Capcom, this thing is shit and makes you feel and none of the enemies die. Yeah. And then you're like, what the fuck is this game? And you just dodge shit and the game doesn't fucking tell you anything. And you're like, this fucking sucks. Yeah, I'm really enjoying it. It's really fun. Really impressive. Just how it's set. We're gonna go to the game now? Or it's fun. I'm in no rush to jump.
Yeah, I'm very, very excited. I'm probably going to do secular after I've finally moved on to DLC.
Sekiro might be yeah, self-made. So, you probably better get back into it.
I'm so excited. The only reason I haven't done it is because I want to marathon it and I haven't had
I am gonna do it. Yeah, that's the thing. But it's fucking 3 days. Yeah, whole game. Yeah, I gotta just wait.
yeah. But I'll get there.
I will get to it.
And maybe we can I'll get through it and we can.
Right? Yeah. Yep. Get the doctor kicking. Yeah, very nice. Very nice. Yeah. Yeah.
There you go. That's what that's for.
That's what we have to. Yeah.
And with all these patients, what do you guys think? First of all, thank you guys for being there. Hey, by the way, if you do follow us, you can not only be supporting the show, but also you get to weekly Patreon exclusive content. Just you guys over on Patreon. We have a brand new one that you guys can go check out right after this one. You know, check it out. This is satisfying already.
That is the entire point of the game. It is to be satisfied.
Sounds like you're eating right now, Roy. Super stuff for you. But hey, if you want to pick that up and support the show in the process, head on over to patreon.com/crashtaste. Also follow us on Twitter. So this means when you start with it, and we'll see you guys next week. Bye.
What is up? There's a lot of stuff happening, but that's why we're going to be hanging out today. We're going to be doing a Reddit review, also just talking about stuff that's happened. So if you missed out on stuff, don't worry, we'll try and keep you updated, and should be some fun laughs. I don't feel 100% today because I had to go out drinking last night with Pete from Cryptic Circuit. Cryptic Circuit, you guys might know from the charity auction as well as the cycle bonds for donating a lot of money to charity. He did donate $25,000 to hang out with Pete. Pete offered him to either split it into one full day or 2 nights out. Of course, Cryptic Circuit obviously chose 2 nights out, which I think most people would. So this is what happened if you guys don't know. But check this out. You guys might have missed it briefly there, but you see he's on his phone. This is him preparing his accounting. Like, I'm about to do something crazy. I knew this one would go for a lot before, but obviously seeing it live, you're like, oh no. Look at the bid counter. The bid counter's on top. Oh my.
Bum, 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 bum. Ba-ba-ba-bum. Oh god, oh man, been streaming for what, 2 hours and a half? My goodness. Okay, I'll probably stream again tomorrow as well. But my stream, start work on this piece, just a little bit better for myself, something like that. Okay, let me just get these ones. Wow, wow, wow. Oh my goodness, Delta! It has been a hot minute. My goodness, how's it going? How have you been? Welcome to the stream. I'm still here. I'm still alive. Can you believe it? I hope you've been well. What's been going on with you? Ugh. Been streaming for a while now. I think I'm actually ready to head off soon-ish, but I'll stream just a little bit more. See how you've been. And try to get a little bit more done for tonight. It's been pretty good. Hopefully leaving FL in the next few months. Did have to cancel my Twitch sub that though since I was broke. No, good. Don't worry about it. I feel like my Twitch is I don't use Twitch anymore pretty much. I think I'm just gonna focus on YouTube. But thank you for thank you for subbing. FL is Florida, is it? Your 15-month streak? Oh man, thank you. Thank you so much. It's time to figure out how YouTube works. I'm not gonna lie, I don't really understand how the whole the sub things work. Just know that something happened. Land of meth gators and old ones, yes. Fancy. Well, you said hopefully. Why hopefully? Is it not certain yet? Not sure if I'll be able to afford it, but that probably won't stop me, to be honest. Oh, that's what credit is for. Oh man, you got this, my dude. Just be careful with repaying debt. Always gotta be financially aware. It's my motto for life. Financial independence is always a good thing. Be in as little debt as you can. But it's good that you're moving out. That'll be fun. Living it's like living independently or something. I don't know what the circumstances are, but seems like this is a good decision. Just make sure to stay safe and stay healthy. Now he's getting paid in cash and bury it in the backyard. They can't take what they can't find. Exactly. How would they know? It's so funny that people try to avoid tax by using cash, right? I don't know if this is a thing. Well, I guess this is a thing everywhere, but like some restaurants and stuff, they would just say, "Oh, paying cash, and it'll be cheaper for a discount," just so they can kind of avoid the avoid the tax. I mean, I'm guessing it's the same where you are as well. I don't know if that is the case though. I'm just assuming. But yes, we love cash. Yes, give me that physical money. I need to understand my geography better. Whereabouts is Florida in the on the map? Let me just Google search that real quick. Let's see. Florida is like. Ooh, okay. It's like the PP of the United States. Is that near? Is that near California? Wait, my American geography is non-existent. Let me just let me find a better image. All these images are so blurry. Hey, cash lets people like me claim your tip. Was actually a gift since gifts aren't taxable income. Heck yeah! Let's go. Where you are planning to move to then? If not where you are currently at. What's the game plan? So I am completely off. California is so far away. Never mind. Sometimes I forget just how big America is. I'm still. I am very geographically challenged. Let's just say that. If I was to play GeoGuessr, whoever I'm versing against is always going to beat me. Let's just say that. Ain't no way I'm winning a game of GeoGuessr. Going up to Indiana to be with my girlfriend, but our long-term plan is to go somewhere that's safer for me. I do have a device though, so I'm not too worried about safety. Ah, nice! That'll be fun. But yeah, for sure, safety is always like one of the biggest concerns, right? With where you want to live. So that's good that that's in your considerations as well. But, oh, that's cute. Moving with your girlfriend. Oh, always makes me so happy to hear like people moving in together and stuff. Hopefully, hope everything goes well together. Yes, be excited. We've been wanting to do this for a long time now. I'm finally at the point where it's gonna happen no matter what. Very, very good. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Oh man, that's such a big step as well in your like life journey, right? Just moving in together. I think it's also gonna be like as exciting as it's gonna be. It's also gonna be challenging. I think, just because I don't know, would it be challenging? I guess just settling in and getting used to your new environment would always for some people it can be a bit of a big big jump. But it seems like you're really excited for this, so that's good. That's always a good mindset to go into this kind of stuff with. Get those nerves out of the way and just go for it, right? What's Indiana well known for? Like what are some things that you guys can do there? Corn. Oh, someone just subscribed. What the? Thanks for the sub. Who is this? What the heck is that? What the heck is that symbol? I can't even read that. Corn, failed industry, etc. What do you mean by failed industry? Corn, yum. Slab that with some butter and sprinkle some salt and pepper and call it a meal. That's all you need. Corn. Really just an intermediate point. Ah, interesting. Why corn? Like a farmer's place or something? A lot of fields and stuff. It's already up there, so it's just me catching up and getting everything in order. Yes. Always good to have yeah, someone who knows the area, who's pretty much lived there. Hey. Oh man, how exciting! How long have you guys been together for now? If you don't mind me asking all these questions. Gah. I do have to do all the normal things people do to adults: see doctor, get on E, acquire large amounts of currency from various schemes, etc. Ah, bro, welcome to adulting. That's yep. That's when you know life's getting serious. Trust me, that's what I'm doing right now too. I'm like, wow, adulting kind of exhausting sometimes, but bearable. You can do it. If I can do it, you can do it too. Known each other for about 9 years, been together for about 6. Wow, nice. Oh yeah, that has definitely been a long time. Hey. Oh, about time to start living together and see how things progress. Hey. But my goodness, tell me more about adulting. Oh, I think the one thing I also realized about adulting is that I feel like 90% of your life as an adult, or just in general, is just about health, so doctors, eating, food, and your wealth, money. That's pretty much that's just life in a nutshell. You gotta make sure you're healthy, you gotta make sure you're wealthy, you gotta make sure you get fed and you eat well. And cleaning, a lot of cleaning. Like, yeah. Most of the time you just find yourself just cleaning and you're like, oh, well, guess this is life. Life is a lot more simpler than you think, I guess. If you can find someone to do that with together, that's count yourself lucky. Not everyone's able to get that. How have you been? Last time we talked, you mentioned working at an animation studio. Have you worked on anything interesting? Yeah, I'm still at the same company. It's more like a gaming company, but I do still do some animation there too. But I'm mainly an illustrator there. Working on anything interesting? Yes, I am. But I think recently we've gotten a new office space, so the focus has more been on moving. And now that we have finally in the new office, and settling in, I've just been doing my own work. Can't get into too much detail about it, but it's an interesting theme to it. Has a lot to do with has a lot to do with my culture. So I'm like, okay, this is perfect for me because I know good detail about it, but I still need to do my research. But yes, it's been good. It's been good. I think I am reaching a point where I do feel a little bit how do I say this? Like I want to learn more, and I want to use my time while working to learn new programs like Blender or Substance Painter, for example, or ZBrush for sculpting. And I have been learning Blender a lot, so that's been good. Just need to find the time and the motivation. But right now, outside of work, I'm also working on convention. And AX is coming up soon. And I freaking got into AX. So that's also been on my radar. Yeah, they're making a game about robot. It's exactly. It's about my it's about my robotic my robotic upbringing. That's crazy. They knew me too well. They knew my outer persona. How could they? I was meant to be a secret. But the theme is interesting and everything, but I think I am getting a little bit drained as well. And also, I'm trying to put more focus into doing prints, and I've only just started doing that recently. And I'm like, oh man, there's so much stuff to do. And then I've been joining a bunch of competitions as well outside of work, and I've just, oh man, I've just been drawing. Lots and lots of drawing. To the point where I think I low-key got like shoulder pain and some back pain that gave me a bit of a scare. But I think it's slowly healing, which is good. And I've been doing a lot more health conscious these days as well. Try not to overwork myself too much with continuously drawing. And just taking it easy, one step at a time. So at some point, I think I got burnt out. I got really burnt out last year, towards the end of last year. And now I'm slowly getting my bearings again, so that's good. But otherwise, same old. I'm still doing conventions. I'm still working at the same office. Just a lot of drawing. Oh dear, be careful, Astro. I can't lurk on your streams. You've injured yourself. Yeah, I really do have to be a lot more conscious about it. Congrats on getting into ASL. Yeah, let's go. That's definitely my biggest highlight for this year. So I'm excited for that. I'm super excited. Can't wait to check out what it's like, because I've heard it can be very overwhelming. There's so much stuff going on, and I'm just gonna enjoy my time. I think my main point that I want to get out of this is just experience different country, maybe a different culture. I'm guessing the culture feels a bit like the culture at convention probably feels very similar to the conventions that I go to locally as well, but just on a way bigger scale is what I'm thinking, because what AX is like the biggest convention there is, right? So I'm looking forward to that. That's gonna be a very fantastic experience that I can't wait to experience. Can't wait to go. But I also know it's gonna be quite tiring as well. doing conventions on top of full-time work. Whew. Gotta just pace yourself. Just pace myself, and I can definitely do it. But my goodness, it does take a toll on you a little bit. Manageable so far. Just gotta make sure I get my sleep. And thankfully I already have a lot of prints that is just ready to go. This piece that I'm currently working on right now is just an extra piece that I want to create for AX. I just want to make something new, and I've always wanted to draw Chainsaw Man. I always wanted to draw Makima for a long time now, and I've had this as a whip, like a work in progress artwork for a long time now. It's about time I finally finished this for something, and AX is coming up, so that's good. And I also want to do one more Attack on Titan print. I've been doing so many gacha games that I want to get into the actual anime shows that I really enjoyed watching that I haven't been able to do yet. So gonna pump 2 prints out for that. That is my plan. That is my plan so far. And I kind of need to get them done by next week because there's a printing order that's happening soon. So, oh boy, lots to do, but doable is my mindset these days. Have you ever been to AX yourself, or ever had the or is there any like conventions in Florida even that you've ever been to? Sounds looking pretty good. Do you post your work anywhere outside of your videos? Are you thinking of like social medias? Because my main place where I post illustrations and stuff is Instagram. Instagram is where I post all my drawings. So everything I do that for stream for YouTube and stuff, or yeah, mainly for streams, honestly, it's on my Instagram. Instagram is my go-to. And there are a few cons in Florida, but I've never gone. My girlfriend insists on taking me to one when I get up north. Yeah, for sure. I think, for sure, experience it at least one time. It's gonna be really fun. But also, RIP to your wallet. You better make sure. You better make sure you hold on to those money tight. Otherwise, it's gone. It's gone. Everything's gonna be gone. You're gonna want to buy everything when you go in there. But for sure, it's a really fun experience. I recommend it. Every anime fan has to go through that one convention experience. I swear. See, I've never actually been to a convention as a visitor. I've only ever gone to a convention as an artist. So I can't say exactly what the experience is like as a visitor, but during my down periods when there's no one at my table and stuff and I can walk around and buy stuff, whoa, dude, yep, your wallet just goes bye-bye. So just be ready to splurge a little bit. I have to make an IG at some point to lurk there too. Well, whatever you want to do, man, go for it. If you have a Pixiv as well, or if you follow that website as well, I have a Pixiv. I also have Twitter. I don't want to call it X, but I have Twitter as well. Yeah. But Instagram is definitely my main. Instagram, honestly, kind of started from... No, it didn't start from Instagram. It started with DeviantArt. Everything started from DeviantArt, and then it projected from that. I feel like that's the rite of passage for most artists, is they start from DeviantArt, and then kind of became a trend where people just started posting on Instagram as well at some point. I don't know when that became a trend, but people started migrating to Instagram. It feels like, at least with the circle of people that I'm surrounded with, I do realize that people like to promote their Instagram more. Somehow it became a thing. And maybe it's because I guess it just translates well as a kind of like an art portfolio as well to showcase all your work. And you can get audience from a wide variety of people, so not just people that want to look at digital art. You can also like people that maybe go on Instagram for other stuff may also see your work, so there's a wider range of audience as well. But yeah, I feel like at some point every artist just decided to make standing around on Instagram. It's either Instagram or Twitter. Instagram or Twitter these days are like the social media go-to for people to connect. It's the Facebook for for artists, I think. I think I saw some of your stuff on DeviantArt, and then a week later, you posted your first ghost video. Ah! Oh, there you go. It all started with DeviantArt. Man, Ghost, you know what threw me back? That I was looking through my videos on YouTube, and then I look at my Ghost video, and it says 4 years ago. And that just made me buffer for a bit. That just made me stand still and go, what? That was 4 years ago? What? I still remember how it felt making that video. I still remember how I was feeling making that animation. That was 4 years ago. Can you believe that? It's so wild to think about, and people still comment on it as well. Although the last comment was made a few months ago, people still do comment on it, and I'm like, man, I kind of have not done anything since since Ghost. Ghost has been my most popular original video. Kind of insane to think about. I feel, oh, nah, we're still young, what are you talking about? No old feelings here. But yeah, I was like 4 years ago? What? It's been that long? There is a part of me that wants to rework on Ghosts and make a updated version to that video. Right now, I just do not have time. I just don't have time at all. And yeah, I remember that one was for a competition hosted by another YouTuber, YouTube animator that goes by the name of Surf Fluff. They hosted this competition with Cloud Kid, who promotes other artists' videos and music. And then they teamed up to make a competition for a bunch of animators on YouTube to promote the music and to also promote animators out there on YouTube. And it was one of those rare moments where you can use a song without it having copyrighted claimed. Because most of the time you can't use music, right? Otherwise you just be claimed, and it's just like, you don't really want to go through that. So yeah, and it was a good song to use as well. I remember staying up until maybe 3 or 4 a.m. just to get this out before the deadline, and I just had to push it through. And that was my first time. Was I using this on Mac or was I using it on Windows? I can't remember. But that was my first time just pumping out a long ass animation. This is the longest animation I've ever had to work on. Man, I see why you blew up though. Your OCs look really good and the plot you came up with worked really well. Yeah, I don't know how you came up with that. That just came out of the blue. Was that the period when Persona 5 was like a thing? Or was that before or after. I can't remember when Persona 5 came out. I'm wondering. I can't remember if I probably was influenced by Persona. When did this come out? 2016. Okay, when did it first come out? 2021. Okay, it was definitely influenced by Persona. But I say that it was influenced by Persona, but I think I was more just influenced by the Phantom Thief theme. It's not necessarily Persona, just the idea of Phantom Thieves, because I've always loved that kind of concept for a long time. And this music video just helped me write draw up a storyline for that with my OCs. There's a reason I got a Hyun poster. Yeah, let's go, Hyun! Oh my goodness. Oh, I miss drawing Hyun. Oh, so cool. Yeah, I really miss drawing my OCs. I think in the future, that's definitely something I want to focus a lot more on. I think I do dabble in OC art every now and then as well. But definitely need to do that more. There's so many things I want to do. Like I want to make a webtoon, which I'm kind of doing right now, semi-doing right now. So that's kind of in the background. I want to make more animations. That's also kind of in the background. But right now, just gonna focus on AX and doing some more fan art to produce for AX and conventions. But yeah, speaking of OCs, there was recently a webtoon competition out there as well, and the prices were they were tasty. They were like good prizes to win in this competition. So I was also pumping out a webtoon in the backgrounds for the past few weeks. I would say I think it was a few weeks worth of work, and I basically just redrew a webtoon that I already had a while ago. But I made I tried to change some things up a bit more. So I look back at the old webtoon and I read through it and I go, oh yeah, I want to make this look better, especially in the beginning intro. And so I redrew it for this contest. And I only just recently submitted it, and it's still in the judging phase, so who knows what's gonna happen to it. So not focusing so much on the ghost characters, but this is like another webtoon. There's like a whole bunch of other OCs that I want to work on as well. There's a lot of things going on in my head. Let's just say that. One day I'll get them all out of my head. I swear. If that's the last thing I'll do. Yeah, the webtoon. The webtoon was also... Oh, man, how long ago was the first one? When did I draw that? I also drew the first one for a competition because I've had the story in my head for a long time, and the competition was like a good chance for me to just put it out there, just a tiny bit of it out there into the internet, into the world. Valiant 7, yes. That was 2022. That was 3 years ago. Oh man, all these years. Oh man. And let's just say making a webtoon, whoa, it's a lot of work. I don't get how these webtoon original artists can just pump out an episode a week without a team. There are some webtoon artists that do this independently, and I do not understand how they don't go insane. Because, oh my goodness, it's a lot of work. It's definitely a lot of work if you're under a contract. I'm not even under contract or anything, and I'm trying to do this just for just because I can. And it is a lot of work. But to be fair, I am doing this because of a competition as well. I was doing it technically under a deadline too, and that was tiring. But yeah, I basically redrew my 2022 version of Valiant 7, and I redrew the entire scene. I redrew everything because I wanted to change the hairstyle of one of my characters. That's literally it. And mainly because I wanted to change the intro part. It's dawned on me that I have an AO3 account that I haven't touched in like 2 years. My goodness, we've been busy. Adulting has got us. Adulting has got us by the throat. You know, adulting has gotten serious when something that you used to do daily kind of just stopped, hey. That was me with gaming, like gacha gaming and stuff. I have not touched a proper gacha game in a long time. Well, I say gacha games, but I'm really talking about Star Rail and Genshin and the MiHoYo games. I have not had the time to just sink my time into gacha games. Unless it's like a small mobile game that I can just play every now and then. But yeah. It's time to open that AO3 account, man. It's time to do it. It's time to relive that one chapter in your life and be all nostalgic about it. That's one thing I'll find myself doing as well. I just look through my old stuff and I'm like, I don't remember how I did this. This is crazy. But it's always a good, nice feeling to just go back to and just reread or re-look at what you did and how much you have come from that. I finally read chapter 3 of that fic I made for this stream when I was drunk. Yes, I do have that still. It's time to finally put our writing skills into use again, hey. It's all coming full circle. Okay, let's do some... I'm gonna do some radiant map on this. Okay, let's see. I've been trying to write as well, just to do something creative outside of drawing, and it's been helping with the webtoon as well. Makes me realize I need to improve my English, just in general. I gotta read more books. I gotta read more webtoons. I gotta read more. I just want to read more in general. I've kind of haven't been reading as much since last time I really just gotten deep and nitty gritty with a book was in high school. I did pick up a few books this year to change that, and I have been reading, but I have not finished any of them, which is I need to change that. I need to finish some books. Like, I start a book and I read about halfway through it and I don't finish it. There's this book that's been pretty interesting so far. I haven't read it in a while, but I do remember picking it up and buying it because of how funny the title is. It's called Surrounded by Idiots. I remember seeing that title and I was just like, what the heck is this book about? I read the first few sentences and immediately I was kind of fascinated by what it was talking about. But it's basically talking about how the person who wrote this book, he was an interviewer for he would just go around interviewing people and that's kind of like part of his job. He was a media reporter, I believe that was what it was, something like that. And one time he went to interview a CEO of a very successful business, and obviously the reason why he wanted to interview this guy was to they wrote a book about the US. Maybe this was probably published by some guy in America, I don't know. But basically he went to interview this CEO of this company and talk about how he made this company so successful and how he did it, what are his secret techniques, that kind of stuff. And he recalls talking to the CEO person, and the CEO basically responded by being, well, I'm surrounded by idiots. And he kind of just disregarded all his employees just by saying that. And it's pretty much it's kind of an asshole thing to say when you're a CEO of a company that's really successful and you have all these people under you and you just call them a bunch of idiots. And the interviewer was like, that's a very strange way to describe it, and it's not really something you expect to hear from a successful business and from the CEO who's running a company that is considered successful. That sounds like a bit of an assholey move, but somehow, I guess he did it. And that's kind of how the interviewer went on to make this book. And the whole purpose of making this book was to kind of find ways to how do I say this? It was a study on people's behaviors and how and the kind of behaviors that you will come across within a company, usually like in a working situation and stuff. And he would categorize them into different colors. So there's colors like blue, green, yellow, and red people. And he described that CEO as someone that is under the red category. And usually people under the red category are very aggressive, very straight to the point, very direct. They don't really care about your feelings. They just want the work done. So they're very not people. They're not people friendly, but that kind of is their forte and also their downfall. So that's something that's good about red people, is that they're very aggressive, they're very clear cut to the point, and they get the job done, but they're extremely just people you really don't really want to be around sometimes. And that's the downside of being like working with a red person. And then how they categorize someone that is blue is as this is someone that's really good at details. So someone who's very like they spot things that most people can't spot because they're just very observative. They're usually really quiet, very introverted people. I would say that they're kind of like the detective of things. They're also a little bit dry as well sometimes. But that's also what makes them very valuable, is that yeah, they're just very observative people, detailed oriented. So if you need something managed, you can count on someone blue to get something organized and under control. But they're also not very social people, so they kind of keep to themselves. They're not really open with a lot of people, and that has its own benefits, that has its own downfalls, whatever you want to take away from that. Yellow people are very enthusiastic. They love talking. They love being really passionate about things, and they're very inspirational to a lot of people because of um, the way they carry themselves and make things really exciting for others and exciting for themselves, and they're super energetic. Um, but oftentimes these people fail to once they start a project, they fail to continue that project, and they would need a lot of help to keep it going. Otherwise, it kind of just dies off. So that's one good thing about them. Very inspirational people, but oftentimes they would require a lot of help to keep the process going, or keep keep their ideas going, because they are good at producing ideas but not good at following through. And it can be a bit of a mess. So you can kind of already see how maybe like someone who's yellow would require someone that's also blue to work with them, because blue people will be very detail oriented, right? So they can maybe like pick up the pieces from the yellows and help them manage stuff. That's just one way to look about it. And then there's also the green people. So green people are very agreeable. They are good at determining, like they're not very opinionated people, and sometimes that's good, sometimes that's bad. But basically, they're just kind of like the go with the flow kind of people. Whoever has the bigger opinion or stronger opinion, they go with that idea. And they get the work done. They help get the work done. But they're not usually the type to be super direct. They're not the type to take leadership roles unless it's needed. If there's no one else taking the leadership role, then that's where they step in. But they're usually the people that are very they just go with the flow. They wait for things to happen, and then they decide if they like that thing, and they'll go along with it. So this will be good for people that need, I guess, followers, for example. People that are good at following instructions and getting things done for whatever it is that needs to be done. But it can also be bad because, let's say something needs to be done and there's nobody in a leadership position, then it can cause a bit of like a lack of initiative from people, from green people. So it was pretty fascinating just to see how, obviously, I feel like categorizing people is always a bit like, well, there's so much more depth and complexity to a person. You can't just label people under 4 things. That's not really how it works. Everyone's so different. They have their own little quirks and stuff. But it is fascinating to just have a very broad, generalized category, and just seeing what people fit under in a work setting, and how did I guess navigate a situation with these like different types of people in a non-judgmental way. I think that's pretty much the takeaway from this book, is to understand that there's different strengths to people, there's different weaknesses to people, and to navigate that in a non-judgmental way. And that's what I quite liked about this book so far. It's fascinating. Anything to do with personalities and like psychology and behaviors in people, I find really fascinating. And this book was pretty much about that. It was about like some guy who found it really fascinating to study people's behaviors, and he decided to categorize them under 4 colors, and that's pretty much the entire book. It's basically the MBTI quiz, but simpler and more generic. On live stream, Astro talks about categorizing people based on color. In unrelated news, Twitter explodes again. Wait, Twitter is exploding again? What? From what? I bet someone red did that. I bet it was some red person who got mad and decided to throw a tantrum on Twitter, and now it's making its round around people. And all the greens are agreeing with the post, and all the yellows are discovering new ideas that they can explore within the Twitter sphere, and all the blue people are doing their research into what's happening on this Twitter sphere. Twitter is always exploding. Sometimes it does get a little bit draining when you open Twitter and there's some kind of drama happening and you're just kind of like, yeah, I don't really want to look through this. These days, my Twitter has been pretty good. Like, it's all just been art. It's all just been art related stuff, animation related stuff. No dramas on my page. But I know one of my friend who's really into VTubers and she pretty much works for VTubers. There's so much drama on the VTuber side. VTubers have so much. It's just a mess sometimes, and there's so many people calling each other out. It's crazy. But what is Twitter exploding about again this time? What's happening on the Twitter side of things? What's going on? Who's getting cancelled? What's going on? I want to open Twitter now just to see. Rover is trending. What? Wuthering Waves? Pinterest is trending in Australia. What? Why? Morons is trending in Australia. What? Oh, some American politics. That's crazy. Who would have thunk? Cinder, I think. Cinder. Is this the voice actor person? Wait, who's Cinder? Let me search it up. I don't know who Cinder is. Oh, Cinder with the S? That's what I'm finding. Ah, the one with brown hair and orange back hair. I think one of my friends' friend worked on the model. And I think they were getting blasted because someone, I think they copied a VTuber's design and just changed the colors or something like that. Is that how you spell it? Cinder with the S, so not C. Controversy, alright, let's see. Oh boy, yep, this is lots of drama. Basically, she got accused of manipulation, slandering, and blacklisting other creators, and sabotaging a bunch of relationships that she has with VTubers like Bao, Spike, Silver Veil, and they all came out with their own negative experiences of working with her, and how she also stole, like her current design was stolen design from another VTuber, extremely similar. The only thing that's different about it is the color scheme. The original art was had more of a winter vibe to it. This one's more of like an autumn vibe to it, but the model basically looks almost identical. And she's still losing subscribers to this point. She's still losing subscribers. This is a tough situation to be in. This is rough. Like, I'm trying to put myself in a position, right? If if what everyone is accusing her of is turns out to be true, like how do you? It's either I think I would just quit. Like, I think at that point I'll just be like, yep, that's it. That's I'm done as a VTuber. I think I messed up so badly. I don't want to ever come back from this. It will be such a mental battle to keep streaming and have all these accusations thrown on you. It's either you take a break for a long time and you come back better than before, and obviously you do your whole apologies, and hopefully in private you message people that accused you of things and thought of you in a very negatively way, and you want to kind of reestablish a better relationship. Maybe not so much reestablished, but you want to leave them on better terms and stuff. And then hopefully you come back to streaming and everything's a little bit better, or you just quit because it's just too much to fix. You know what I mean? But I think I would definitely take the path of coming back after taking a break, and trying to fix my relationships with people more privately. And that's like one thing, right? The other thing you have to be worried about is the relationship with your audience. Like all the people, now you're gonna have a reputation with this drama tied to your name. It's gonna be really hard to clear it and for people to forget about it eventually. But people will definitely forget about it, but there's always going to be that lingering thought with you and in people's mind that that is going to associate you to this event, right? And it's just going to be the only thing that can really help with this is, I think, time. One of you VTubers that keep up with Rin Penrose YouTube forces her contents on me, please help. Yara, and I guess you, I don't know if you count as a VTuber or not. I guess I am a VTuber, right? I have a model and everything. But I'm not a VTuber in a sense where I am entertaining people. I'm a VTuber where I just draw. And I don't necessarily entertain people, because honestly, it's just you. It's just you, Delta. I'm such a small channel. And I'm still a VTuber at the end of the day, but I don't have to. I'm so glad I don't have to deal with such a massive audience and just deal with so much stuff. I'm just doing this for fun. I don't have to worry about all the all the things that people would have to go through once you reach a certain level of popularity. Like I'm just here to draw. No drama free right here. Let's touch some wood. I don't know what you mean. I'm entertained. Well, there you go. I'm doing my job. I'm doing my job as a VTuber. I'm keeping my my guests entertained while I try to get some work done as well. Yeah, I'm glad you're entertained. Oh yeah, internet. It just makes you remember that as wonderful as a place the internet can be, it can also be a very ruthless place where people just tear you down, and everything will just be exposed if you just don't think things through. Like on one hand, I guess it is important to have people outing you out for things that you did But I feel like a lot of the times the internet just takes that to a whole new level because of the fact that you can be anonymous and people don't know who you are online. So you can really just say a bunch of random stuff, and it can be fake news, right? It can be something that's completely untrue, but people would just want a witch hunt and they will exaggerate anything sometimes. And this is the modern day witch hunt, basically. It's called cancel culture. Fascinating how things I guess it's a similar concept in the past is still applied today, just in a very different form. Something that you would never think of would happen in this way. Very fascinating. Because I feel like for a long time the internet has been this thing where you're just kind of like you kind of just use the internet just to research stuff and to help maybe connect with people a little bit, but mainly with friends or family. And there was never really any association between, well, any correlation between what you do on the internet with what you do in real life. It was a very separate thing. But these days, it's very connected now. Like the things you do online can have repercussions in real life too. If you put yourself out there, right? I mean, hunting witches is pretty cool. You get a cool outfit and sometimes even a sword. I know, right? It should be a show. Speaking of witch hunting, Bleach author Pig Hubo made a what's it? Burn the Witch manga. It got turned into anime. That was cool. I like that. That was really nice to watch. Animation was cool. But it's only a DLC right now, so a DLC. It's only a few episodes right now. Oh man, it's almost 1 a.m. I think I should probably head off to sleep soonish. Is there anything else I want to work on this? I think that's it for tonight. I want to see how these strings look like if they are white. Let's give that a bit of a change. Oh, okay, white lines looking kind of cool as well. I think definitely stands out way more with this black background. Go back to black. I'll think about this when my mind is clearer. I think I need some sleep right now. That's what I need. Damn, go sleep, Astro. You are so right. I think I will actually. But yeah, good to stream. Good to be back streaming. It's been a long while. I might do this as well tomorrow. I don't know if I'll do it at night. Maybe I'll do it in the afternoon or something. See how it goes. But yeah, I definitely want to take advantage of, because I have a long weekend at the moment, so I don't have work on Monday as well. I want to take advantage of the fact that I'm going to have 3 days off and just pump out as much work as I can. And maybe I'll stream as well in the meantime too. Yeah, I'll see how it goes tomorrow. But good to be back streaming for a little bit. Pump out some new stuff for AX. Back drawing fan art. I miss drawing fan art. It's been a while. But yeah, thanks for joining me in Delta. Hope to see you in future streams as well. I'll supposed to be at work, so I don't think I'll catch you tomorrow. That's all good, all good. Have a good one at work. make that bank. But yeah, glad to see you pop in today. Good luck with Adulting. You got this, I believe. And good luck with the move as well. But with that, I'll probably head off to sleep right now. So, thanks for joining the stream, and I shall be off. Good night, good night. Yappy. Logging off.